Hello everyone, welcome to Road2 Ventures. Road2 Ventures is an early-staged fund which has access to a de-risked investment portfolio which is backed by multinational corporate support. We're active in the field of the digital life sciences and energy and environment, where it relates to Industry 4.0, and we'll talk about what we do. Road2 Ventures enjoys 5 unfair advantages that are unique and are not readily found in the market. We have access to a de-risked investment portfolio. We have a backing of a significant ecosystem with wonderful partnerships behind us. We have cost sharing by customers in the de-risking process, and we have unique access to talent that does not exist elsewhere. So let's start with the first advantage, access to our de-risked early stage startup. And in this, we benefit from the wonderful work done at Road2 Labs. What is Road2 Labs? So Road2 Labs is a private company. It's owned by NVIDIA and Mati. It's funded by the Israeli Innovation Authority, so we have government funding helping us de-risk this portfolio that we have. And we created a whole engine, which we'll talk about, on how to locate successful companies, how to de-risk them, and how to take them to market. The startup creation engine that we have created is unique in that it starts with industry needs. So before going to startups and before going to look for innovation, we first go to the large corporates and understand their deepest, darkest secrets and understand where technology can help move them to the next step. That is the needs portion. Then we provide infrastructure to both the corporates and startups in order to address these needs. So we do that on 2 levels. On the AI level, we provide a lot of AI assistance, a lot of machine learning assistance with scientists, algorithm workers, data scientists, software engineers, etc., etc. And also, the way Road2 Labs works is to create a beta site that takes the need and puts the solution with a design partnership at the place where the need needs to be addressed, and in this way provides the infrastructure. We accelerate the companies together with the corporates for a significant period of time. We're talking about several months. We then evaluate whether or not we want to invest in the company, and only later, when we get the inputs both from us and from the ecosystem around us, we decide whether or not the company is de-risked enough and is worthy of an investment. You see that all the things that we see at the top here, the market inputs, the AI pro support, the ongoing active due diligence that happens during the acceleration program, we do at Road2 Labs. And all of the beta site and design partnership, all the customer de-risking and dynamic learning is done using the ecosystem around us. So that is the first advantage that we have. The companies that are generated from all of this process, an example you can see here behind me, and you see that a lot of these companies that are pre-seed and seed companies, very, very early stage, manage to gain investments and create investments at a significant level between them over a very, very short period of time. Our second unfair advantage is the access to the unique ecosystem of commercial partners that we have. The companies that we have that work together with us in order to vet these early stage startups have a vested interest in their success and in our success together, and we work hand in hand in doing that. So a few examples as to the companies and the ecosystem that have a vetted interest and vested interest in our success, which is basically their success as well. On the game side, we have a few multinational companies. Many of these are unicorns. On the digital health side, we are affiliated with significant companies and healthcare institutions. On the energy and environment side, we have Israel Electric, we have oil refineries, we have French Electric, we have multinational companies across the globe. On the artificial intelligence side, we have companies that need artificial intelligence as part of their products and are interested in solutions that we're allowed and we are able to provide. And on the Industry 4.0, you probably recognize some of these companies as well. Our third advantage is in our access to medical innovation, to data, and to clinical professions in a partnership which is unique and is actually called R2R, Road to Rambam. Rambam being one of the major healthcare centers in Israel and the largest in the north of Israel. We actually signed a partnership with them where the idea is to gain the early stage innovation that actually comes from the ground roots. It actually comes from the doctors, the nurses, the practitioners in the hospitals and filters up to us. We create teams around them and startups that address specific needs that are good for any healthcare solution. The partnership hit the news as a very big event. Our fourth advantage is that all of this de-risking, all of the access to talent, and most of it, is done not at the investor's expense. It's done at the expense of either the Israeli government or the ecosystem and commercial partners that we work together. So we get a very significant de-risking process which is done, and we enjoy it, and we hardly pay for it. Some successful stories we have here, that companies that have gone through the process are behind me. All the same story every time with different players. The idea is understand the need, get good technology to address the need, do the beta site, do the design partnership. A few months later, you get the investment. Our fifth advantage is in the fact that we actually live in Haifa and we operate in Haifa. And Haifa has a lot going for it and a great statistics that help as a vibrant ecosystem. But I would like to point out the fact that we have access to talent which otherwise will not go to the center of Israel and do the 3-hour drive from Haifa to Tel Aviv. And I'm referring to the Arab population, which is mostly located in the north of Israel. We have access to that talent, which is unique, and we see that as a blue ocean that we can tap into. We'll talk a little bit about the fund structure. So we're talking about a plain vanilla structure with a limited partnership and a general partner, with a deal flow for the company stemming from the ecosystem, from the NVIDIA, Mati, Road2 Labs collaboration. We're talking about initial ticket sizes of $500,000 with follow-ons of up to $1 million. And we believe that if we raise in the vicinity of $30 million, give or take 5, we will be able to do in excess of 20 successful investments and gain superior returns for our limited partners. We probably know what we're doing. We have a wonderful leadership team with decades of experience between us. I encourage us all to hit the road together. Come join us.